This is an elevator. Not the kind with soft lights and music, but it'll do. Dangling from a giant crane, the yellow metal basket will take more than a minute and a half, 93 seconds to be exact, to descend from the surface of the Hemp Hill water treatment plant to the bottom of the giant tunnel taking shape beneath it. From here on, it's a hike, a long, wet hike. And that makes sense because this is the tunnel that will eventually carry billions of gallons of water from the Chattahoochee River to the City of Atlanta's new reservoir at the Bellwood Quarry. We are hundreds of feet below ground, so far down in fact that a giant ventilation system is needed here to make sure that the air stays breathable as the tunneling work continues.
This is the end of the road right here?
Yeah, this is the head.
Well, at least the end of the road for today. By tomorrow, it'll be 25 feet further along. Safety is the highest priority down here. Loose rock is an unpredictable hazard, so workers inspect every inch of the wall and test it with a metal rod to clear the hanging danger.
So they do that way they know that the ground's safe to enter before they do the bolting. It's a tricky thing for the guys that are bolting because you have to go and do the bolting. You're the first guy in there, so you have to make it safe. You can beat on it and pry on it with your scaling bar while you're scaling, but you wash it down because that water gets in the cracks and you'll be surprised at how much a little bit of water will pull down.
From here on out, there will be no more Driller Mike to chew through the immutable, incalculable tons of granite that the City of Atlanta sits on. Just real people working real hard to finish one of the most transformative urban water projects in the world.
So they'll drill holes. You'll have the burn here. You'll have some production holes and you'll have some perimeter holes, and it's usually anywhere between 46 to 55 holes, and they are normally 12 foot in depth.
This is bone-jarring, teeth-rattling, eardrum-banging work, and it has to be precise. These are members of the ground support team who do the prep work for the blasting that will help carve the tunnel out of the rock.
They do is they have a pattern that they follow.
Yeah.
They have 4 larger holes in the center.
Right.
And then when those explode, they're tied to the next series of holes like an arch, and they're all tied in to each other until the perimeter is the last to go. But it goes so fast. It's like in succession, but one right after the other.
Once it's completed, the river intake extension will increase the volume of water going to the pumps at the Hemp Hill station, which will help fill the quarry, giving the city more than 2 billion gallons of water reserves, enough to last a month. It is a critical part of Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom's One Atlanta principle to protect communities and businesses with world-class infrastructure and world-class employees. For the City of Atlanta, I'm Keith Whitney.